My name is Arlington Chesney. I'm the Executive Director of the Caribbean Agriculture Research and Development Institute, the institute for the CARICOM countries, with headquarters in Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, you haven't participated here. How do you see the objective of your organization, which what CTA has done this week?
Well, I think CTA has done a good job in bring together some key people to discuss some very significant issues relative to agricultural development in the ACP countries.
Yes.
And it will also facilitate them and contribute to those countries developing strategies and programs so that they could meet some of the Millennium Development Goals that are directly related to agricultural development.
Okay, in the Caribbean, specifically, what is the goal of your organization?
Okay, the goal of my organization is probably spelled out in these words: improving lives through agricultural research and development, through agricultural research. Right? So we are a research organization, but there's a lot of emphasis on the development aspect. So we transfer results from our research to ensure the betterment of the lives of the people of the country, particularly those in the rural areas.
Yeah, we also talk about closing knowledge gap, which was part of the theme of this conference. How do you relate that to the activities of your organization?
Well, this is, as I said, this is a very key area, because if you're going to improve the quality of life of the farmers and all actors in the agriculture sector, you have to empower them with more knowledge, and therefore you have to close that gap between the scientists and the practitioners who make a living from agriculture.
Yeah, do you see any role being played specifically by technology?
Yeah, there is a role, there's a significant role for technology, right? But not, we must remember though that technology is not the end. Technology is a means to achieving the end. Okay. And the end is improving the quality of life of our people, enhancing the sustainable development of our countries. Right? So technology, once it's developed in that framework, has a major role to play.
So moving forward, what is your organization taking out from this conference?
Well, a few things, at least. One, in the area of indigenous knowledge. I will mix it up with traditional knowledge, which they use synonymously sometimes. Yeah. How do we bring this into the mainstream of scientific knowledge? And we must recognize, however, that indigenous knowledge was there before scientific knowledge. Indigenous knowledge is validated already by the people who use it. What we have to do is to see how we could bring scientific knowledge to have a place with this, so that it could be commercialized without the indigenous peoples losing their rights and their hold over that knowledge. Right? So that's the first thing. Secondly, the whole question of water. Water is going to be a major issue, especially in the Caribbean, especially as we go into more variable weather patterns because of climate change, yes, droughts, floods. Therefore, how do we manage our water resources? And this meeting will have given some highlights as to some indications of how this could be done. And for this reason, CARDI sent at least 3 people, I think, to participate in that water meeting because of the importance of it is. And we hope to intensify our programs on climate change and with special relation to water management.
Yeah, in the Caribbean, how do you incorporate media in your organization's development towards delivering the objective?
Well, I don't know if you heard me at the media meeting. when they had the media briefing on the first day. And I made a very special plea for the media to be involved in this whole process of carrying the message forward. Because we do believe that for our culture to be meaningful, for our culture to be successful, it has to have the blessings of the wider public. To have those blessings, we need the media to be part of this whole process. And since about 2006, the Caribbean has been courting the media, and we're working through, there's a media network, the Association of Caribbean Media. I think Adele, I don't know if you met Adele, she's a member, right? And we have a number of programs. With CTA, we had a program last month on the whole question of media. Next year, we're going to have another session on asking the media to improve their reporting procedures for agriculture. But it's a joint activity, and we're very fortunate that the media network is working with us, so that we could proceed together. As I said, we have to work together.